Good morning to all. Today we are going to see about hologram recording. The outcome of this topic. After completion of this section, the students are able to understood the hologram recording. Holography is a technique that enables a light field, which is generally the product of light source scattered off objects, to be recorded and later reconstructed when the original light field is no longer present due to the absence of original objects. Holography can be thought of somewhat similar to sound recording, whereby a sound field created by a vibrating matter like a musical instruments or vocal cords is encoded such a way that it can be reproduced later without presence of original vibrating matter. Holograms are recorded using a flash of light that illuminates a scene and then imprints on a recording medium. In addition, however, a part of light beam must be shown directly onto the recording medium. The second light beam is known as the reference beam. A hologram requires a laser as a sole light source. A laser can be precisely controlled and have a fixed wavelength, unlike sunlight or light from the conventional sources, which contains many different wavelengths. Apparatus. A hologram can made up of shining part of the light beam directly onto the recording medium and other part onto the object in such a way that some of the scattered light falls onto the recorder medium. A more flexible arrangement for the recording hologram requires the laser beam to be aimed through the series of elements that change it in different ways. The first element is a beam splitter that divides the beam into the two identical beams, each aimed different directions. One beam is spread using lenses and directed onto the scenes using mirrors. Hologram are recorded using a flash of light that illuminates the scenes and then imprints on a recording medium, much in the way of photograph is recorded. In addition, however, the part of light beam must be shown directly onto the recording medium. Holography requires a specific exposure time which can be controlled using shutter by electronically time the laser. A hologram can be made by shining part of the light beam directly onto the recording medium and the other part onto the object in such a way that some of the scattered light falls onto the recorded medium. One beam is spread using lenses directed on the scenes using mirrors. Some of the light scattered from the scene then fall onto the recorded medium. When the two lasers beam reach the recorded medium, the light waves intersect and interfere with each other. The interference pattern can be considered as encoded version of scenes recorded particularly key the original light source in our view of its content. When the two lasers, the process of holographic medium. When the two lasers beam reach the recorded medium, their light waves intersect and interference with each other. It is the interference pattern that is imprinted on the recorded medium. The pattern itself is seemingly random as it represents the way in which the scene's light interfered with the original light source but not original light source itself. This missing key is provided later by shining the laser identical to the one used to the recorded holograph onto the developed film. Once this beam illuminates, the hologram is diffracted by the hologram surface pattern. This produces a light field identical to the one original produced the scene and scattered on the holograph. The image this effect produced in the present retina is known as virtual image. Thank you.